Hello guys, this is Dr. Palaniappan Manickam. In this video, we're going to talk about the recent Yosemite trip that we went with three of my friends, families who have little kids as well. The kids had the time of their life, but I wonder when I was in a weight loss journey, trips like this always made my progress go down all the way down south, and then it took a lot of effort for me to come back up again to the same motivation where I had before. So I've learned some tips and tricks so that I don't have a significant dip in my progress. I just dip a little bit so that I can enjoy the vacation at the same time. I can come back right at the same motivation place where I was. So I thought I'll just show you that in this video. Let's dive deep into it. So me, Priya, Arjun, Atharva started this trip. The key thing I make sure that my family have is the water bottle. All would have water bottles right next to them wherever they go, even if it is a gas station. So when you think about vacation, there are two kinds of thought process. One is like my friend Saravana Kumar, who just wants to enjoy the vacation to the maximum, won't worry about fitness at all, worry about fitness later once he comes back and start his routine. But the problem is when he dips down south, it's very difficult to bring it back. So the other thought process is like me, who have learned this lesson in a harder way, that you don't dip down very hard, just take a little bit of a dip, just be conscious of your healthy decisions as much as possible. Of course, you need to enjoy yourself as well. At the same time, try to make a balanced fine line of enjoying the vacation. At the same time, have a slight consciousness of being healthy, either being physical activity or cutting down on high carb diet, something like that, so that you don't slip further, so that it will be very difficult, especially for me, to come back again to reach the same amount of motivation where I was before starting the vacation. So just to avoid that painful process, I just try to be as close to being healthy as much as possible. Whenever we are traveling with kids, our health becomes the last priority as we keep looking into the options for the kids, and most of the time we end up eating whatever is left behind, especially by the kids. My friends know my approach, and we travel with the minimum snacks as much as possible and get fresh fruits as snacks most of the time. They were my friends before, but not after this trip. When I was not health conscious, we used to pack our bags with chips, kurkuri, murukku, sour patches, candies. Now we have made a conscious decision that as a friends group that we will limit the snacks as much as possible. Look how innocent and playful they are. We want to give them the best foods possible to keep this happiness as long as possible. We do give occasional treats and snacks. Before, it was 90% unhealthy and 10% healthy. Now, it is 25% unhealthy and 75% healthy snacks, which is a significant change. My friend Saravana Kumar is like, "Hey pal, in vacation, you need to wake up, you eat, and then go back to sleep. You wake up again, you eat, and then go back to sleep. Enjoy your vacation time, ra." I said, "Hey, you've been doing this only even at home." After a short walk, we planned for a healthy breakfast. This is a nice and quick recipe. The only thing you need to remember is to soak chia seeds at night so that it is ready for the next day. You could soak it in almond milk or even regular milk. Bananas and berries will give you the sweetness. If you need more, you can add a little bit of honey. The key thing is to find that one person who might be a little bit interested in health and fitness, get hold of them, hold them tight, don't let them go, use them as your motivating factor, and then wake up early before the entire gang wakes up. And all you need is 15 minutes, either a quick run, quick jog, or a simple walk, being exposed to sunlight. That will set your circadian rhythm, your insulin will be happy. You are going to actually eat high carb food during the vacation. Your insulin should be at 100% quality to digest all these carbs. So absolutely necessary to make sure that you get exposed to at least 15 minutes of sunlight, especially during your vacation. If you make that person walk along with you early in the morning, that person who had a little bit of interest in a healthy lifestyle will lose that interest also. So again, emphasizing the point that vacation is not a golden ticket for you. It is not a blank check that you could do whatever you want. Just try to be a little bit conscious. Obviously not compromising on your quality of time that much as well. It's a fine line. So I want you guys to remember three things. Number one, regarding your diet, make sure that you take at least 20 grams of protein during your each meal. it's absolutely important on a daily basis as well. It's especially important when you are on vacation because protein keeps you full and make sure that you don't eat that much amount of carbs. So that is a small trick. Again, vacation is a must as everybody needs time off. I don't buy the argument that you can do whatever you want on the vacation. We can be conscious of what we eat and what we do as much as possible. At the same time, not compromising on the quality of time that we spend with the family. And the most important workout that we do is to take pictures with this beautiful background. Unfortunately, all the calories that we burn by saying cheese will not even be equal to half the slice of cheese that we add in our sandwich. So we took pictures and we got tired by saying cheese and we were ready for lunch. Most of the times, these national parks will not have anything good to eat. They had a kiosk and let me show you the options that was available and how I decided on my food choice. Hello guys, I'm going to show you how to order in a Yosemite National Park. When you go outside, it is always a problem whether you will be able to get a balanced diet. We'll just try to do as much as possible, okay? So come and see what I will order. So let's tap to order. English, because that's the only language I know. Besides dine in. Okay, so my concept is you should have at least one protein per meal, right? So, I'm a non-vegetarian. I try to include at least 2 times a week. So, especially when we're outside, it's very difficult to include a vegetarian source of protein. So, I'm going to go for chicken. So, in this, the craggy chicken, let's see what they have. Crispy chicken fingers, not good. Even the picture doesn't look good. Crispy chicken sandwich, anything that crispy is usually fried, so you try to stay away from it. Grilled pesto chicken sandwich. This is a good option, but let's see whether we have any other better item. And cheeseburger, I'll try to stay away from it. French fries, I try to stay away from it. Kids chicken fingers, grilled cheese, hamburger, all this. Okay. So let's try and quick eats menu. Oh, good, perfect. So there is a vegetable wrap, vegetarian. If I was a vegetarian, I will choose this one, roasted vegetable wrap. No, it contains zucchini, squash, mushrooms with lots of fibers. And you also have the hummus for some kind of proteins. It's a wonderful option. And if it was me, this is what I'm going to choose. Chicken Caesar salad. And it has Roman lettuce, grilled chicken, croutons, and lemon garlic dressing. And people think that who will eat this, right? I will eat it. Because you develop a taste to it slowly and then you'll absolutely like it. And if this was not an option, I'll go with the grilled pesto chicken sandwich. So protein is done. Next, let's choose the fiber and also fruits. So there's local organic fruit cup. It contains pineapple, melon, grapes and seasonal berries. So that will include both your carbs and both your fibers. And carbs, fiber, protein is done. And the grilled pesto sandwich or the grilled chicken Caesar salad also contains some dressings which will have some kind of fats. So that will include a perfect balanced meal to a point that you could do in a healthy way when you are outside. Hope this helps. The second point is the amount of fiber. You need to make sure that you have at least 1 serving of fruit or 1 serving of veggie during each meal. Again, it's absolutely important because fiber will regulate your gut health and will also keep you full so that you don't eat that much again. So when your stomach is full, you tend not to eat that much, which means that you could still enjoy that sweets, enjoy your sugar cravings, enjoy the vacation food, but not a lot. So it's a win-win situation. And the biggest mistake is, let's say your vacation spot has a 1 mile hike and you took 1 hour to complete that 1 mile hike strolling yourself, and you have the satisfaction of completing a big marathon and you completely tear apart 2 chips packets, compensating for the amount of calories that you spent. Remember, you can never outrun or outwork your diet. Even if you go to the moon, weight will be there still. I told all the kids to eat salad and look what they did to me. We went for a short hike to a lake called Mirror Lake. One thing I'm really not happy about raising kids here in US, out of many things, is that they're not exposed to dirt, germs. They don't play around in the mud that much as we used to when we grew up in India. On the top of it, most of the millennial parents, they don't want their kids to get exposed to any kind of dirt. They get really anxious when the kid touches a dog, touches a cat, thinking that this will cause infection in them. This is absolutely wrong. You need to let them get exposed to a different kinds of environment so that their gut microbiome is getting exposed, so that they have a wide variety of gut microbiomes, making them prepared for any kind of situations down the road. In fact, research have shown that people and kids who have never been exposed to dirt and have followed the hygiene hypothesis throughout their childhood, their immunity has been slightly lower compared to other kids. On the top of it, people are actually taking hookworm as a parasite for stimulating immunity in these kids. Can you imagine? Don't be like my friend Saran Kumar, who takes one chips for each step that he is taking, and he will complete the chips packet before he completes the 1 mile hike. I'm very curious to know what you guys do in your vacation. Do you prioritize your health, diet and physical activity in your vacation? Please write down in the comment section. Bye-bye.